What are we doing today, guys, huh? Are we enjoying this nice, cool weather here in the desert, Arizona, or Arizona desert? Huh? What are you doing, Shy? You going for a walk back there? A little breezy today, but it's beautiful. Got the windows open in the house here. Sorry, my house is a little messy. My honey's been working overtime, and I've just been not feeling well. Sorry. So, yeah, that's what's been going on here. Let me turn this camera around. Oh, it's not turning around. Why is it not turning around? Let me pause it for just a second. Anyway, I think a family member is trying to text me right now because I've kind of been MIA with everybody. A family member, or I think I just said that, sorry. I'm so tired. About 3 weeks ago, I got sick, and I was bedridden for 6 days. Just had all kinds of symptoms. Blood pressure started going up, despite I'm on blood pressure medicine. And I started feeling like, I don't know how to explain it at first, but then after Googling it and talking to a few people, I started feeling like the room was spinning, and the room was moving, and I was moving when I was totally standing still or sitting still or laying still. So I had an appointment scheduled with my neurologist already for my nerve conduction test, because a few months back I had to have an MRI to see if I had a nerve compression, because the past couple of years I've had more recent falls, frequent falls, and temporary paralysis on my right hip down. So they were checking for a compression on that. They didn't see any nerve compression, so that's good. I'm missing my L4 and 5. Been missing it since I was about 26 or so, when I had a fall at work. Okay, messed up my back for life. So I'm missing my L4 and 5. I have degenerative disease in my back, and I have cervical and spinal stenosis, fibromyalgia, neuropathy. Those are my chronic pain afflictions. Osteoarthritis. There's probably more, I just can't think of them right now. But anyway, so that fall I had in July really shook me to the core. And so I went to my heart doctor a couple weeks ago because they wanted to rule out symptoms of a stroke and stuff like that. Said my heart and lungs sounded good. Of course, my blood pressure was just fine when I got there. But I've still been having the spinning and everything like that. So, have a nerve conduction test. We're supposed to get the results right after, but the doctor was slammed. So the nurse practitioner kept checking after about 45 minutes. She said, "It's not ready. I'll just have to give it to you at your next appointment." I said, "Okay." And they ordered some tests because, well, I told her the symptoms that I was going through recently. She said that sounded like vertigo, which I had Googled the nights before finally and looked up dizziness, and I had all 10 symptoms. But the issue is we don't know what type it is. We don't know if it's the most common type that is in your ear, where your ear crystals and stuff like that kind of come loose or whatever and cause balance problems. So they're doing a brain MRI. I have so many appointments booked the rest of this month, and I have appointments next month, and then my husband and I have a wellness screening next month. And then on top of that, he's had to have his cardiology stress tests and all that stuff done because he has AFib and cardiomyopathy and stuff like that. So he has to get blood work too. And anyway, so I've been so exhausted, and I've had internet and technical difficulties with my cell phone when I try to post on YouTube. My posts on Facebook and Instagram are working fine, but every time I try to post a video or record one on YouTube, I'll get this error thing saying it's not the right format. So I've been having to just put together videos when I do post, which is pictures, like a slideshow. Recording this one on my phone, which stops after several minutes, and then I have to splice them all together into one video. Then, of course, I have to create a whole video out of all the spliced videos. So I just cleaned up some storage on my phone. I need to clean up more. Transfer a lot of pictures to my cell phone because I haven't done it in a while, so maybe that's the issue. But, so, that's some other updates on my health. As far as the dentures go, I'm hanging in there. The top one is way too big. Yesterday I tried to put them in without adhesive just to see where they are, and the top one just fell down and hit my bottom. I couldn't even open my mouth and talk. So today I have a C-bond up there because I had a spot that's just rubbed raw and like it was just killing me. So I just left it out for a couple days, peroxide and water, and cleaned my mouth clean, and putting Orgel, vitamin E on there. And so it feels better today. So I've got them in, got them glued in good. My dentist wants me to write it out until my 6-month anniversary, which is next month. Couple of days, it'll be my 5-month anniversary. So anyway, when I do get them in good and they're not making a sore spot, then I can slay some food, let me tell you. But they're still not fitting as well as they should be. And I'm 5 months in almost now. So I'm just hanging in there. I'm thinking about trying the Denture Fit. Several of you, Bill and several of you, have all recommended it. And I've just been putting it off because I didn't want to put it in if it was an ill-fitting denture, because the website said if it's ill-fitting, But definitely I'm probably going to try it, after my reline or whatever. I'm not sure if I had an official soft reline, what you call, yet. I just know that the day after surgery he had to do something, and then for the next 4 to 5 days he had to do something. I know he's put some white stuff in it. I took some pictures. I'm going to try to splice them in this video so you guys can see them. You can give me your opinion on if that was actually a reline. And he said the main reason why he put the tissue in there was because my gums were not tolerating the acrylic on them at all. Even with adhesive, it was absolutely not tolerating. I mean, I wasn't having a reaction like breaking out or, like that kind of thing. But it just, they don't adhere to my gums at all. Of course, I'm still in my immediates. So, he told me at my last visit that these could be my immediate or my permanent. The top one is not as bad as the bottom one, but it definitely is too big again. He has shaved them down, because when I first got them, seriously, it was like Mr. Ed. No, it seriously was. They were really big. I couldn't even hardly get them in my mouth with the swelling. Then the swelling went down. Then they were so big, I couldn't, even with adhesive, so then they had to shave them down. And the bottom one is odd-shaped. I've said before in my other videos that I had teeth missing for years, top and bottom on both sides, and only 4 of my own in the front. So my gums were all uneven to start with, and then I had that 4-tooth bridge. So I'm seriously thinking at this point about recasting my mouth at the 6 or 9 month mark and having him make me a new set and seeing if that makes a difference. Now, he said at the beginning he would do that at no charge. So we'll see and everything, because I just really am not happy. They are beautiful, see? They are beautiful. And the bottom one, now that my swelling's gone down, my main issue with my dentures, trying to get them in my mouth, was I had so much swelling that I couldn't get this bottom denture with adhesive to adhere. Even when I first started trying the Polident. Now, I love the Polident. The Polident cream on the bottom works great for me. And I use the powder on the top. And if I want it more secure, I will use the Polident cream. But I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. And now I'm having the issue where swelling have gone down, so now it tries to drip down the back, even if I don't put it way in the back. But I'm still learning. But I've come a long way in my journey as far as getting them, because at first, like for that first 2-3 months, I couldn't get those things to stay in there for nothing. It was driving me nuts. I was ready to put them in the incinerator. But then I kept thinking back to, like, I've been watching some videos from Cha-Cha and Sweet Lady V and Bill Westland and Kathy Phillips the other day. And I was remembering, okay, Vina, what, so for those of you who don't know me by any other name than Heiress of Light, or Mama Boyski on Instagram, my name is Vina. I think I've introduced myself before. I don't know, my brain's so foggy. But anyway, I have to keep reminding myself. This is a lot better than when you had those nasty decayed teeth. You couldn't drink cold water. You couldn't eat hot or warm food. You had to constantly take clove powder and orange gel and stick it between your teeth several months before surgery. You had no enamel on your teeth, so you couldn't even enjoy an orange or anything like that. You couldn't eat apples. I can eat apples now. I mean, I haven't mastered what Bill has yet because my teeth are not secure enough, and I'm afraid I'm going to break them to do that yet. But I can cut them up in pretty big wedges, but I always like to eat my apples cut up anyway. I mean, my grandpa used to slice things up in the garden or take an apple off a tree, and he always had a knife and would just slice it up, and that's how he would eat it. So I never really, and I had a gap, which that is something that is really hard for me to get used to here. With my new teeth is that I had a gap, and it was a big gap. So my siblings, my sisters, used to sing to me at Christmas time when I was a little girl. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth because I had this big gap. And so it always gave me character, and I thought, and it was always there. And like literally at one point, I have a younger picture of me. If I can find it, maybe I'll put it in a later video or something. But it always looked like I was missing 2 front teeth. I could never whistle because of that. Now I'll have my teeth out, or my teeth in, and a whistling sound will come out of my mouth sometimes, and so that's really weird. Let me see if I can whistle. Let's see. Okay, nope, can't whistle. I'll have to practice that. But yeah, so I'm hanging in there. It's just been a lot. I've just been really exhausted with all the other things I've been having to deal with. But lately the weather here has been so beautiful that thank God my chronic pain has not been that bad. But I am happy that I did get my teeth pulled. I am happy that I got dentures. I know that sounds really weird, but those of you who've been through it, you understand. When you have those nasty teeth in there and all that pain. And we have a new normal, as Bill made this awesome video the other night. Bill Westland, I'm giving you a shout out. You guys go watch that video on what things we do. We have a new normal. And for me, adjusting to that normal probably isn't as difficult as with most people, because since I started having probably major health issues, I've had health issues since I was 16. That's when I got my first autoimmune disease, and it was an autoimmune disease of my hair follicles because I have alopecia areata nervosa, so I lose my hair in bald patches, and my hair's already baby fine. But anyway, I pretty much was my mom's healthiest kid, but when I got into my late 20s, or mid-20s, early 20s, sorry, I was having female problems, so my daughter was a miracle. I had severe endometriosis, but after my mom died, I was 43 when my mom died, is when things kind of really started going crazy. I've been dealing with fibromyalgia since 1998. I'd been in a few car accidents in my life, and that weren't my fault. And I had an injury on the job when I was 26, and I think I've discussed this all before, so I'm sorry, my ADHD brain repeating things. But for those that are new, that haven't watched all those videos, so I just kind of throw it out there so that you know. But anyway, my thyroid went crazy after my mom passed away, and in 1998, that's actually when everything kind of went crazy. That's when like the fibro and all that stuff, and then next thing you know, we have neuropathy and all this stuff that we're dealing with. As far as I know, I don't have diabetes, but I do have thyroid issues, and it's one of the reasons why I lost my teeth was that Hashimoto's, that autoimmune disease, man. That thing wrecks everything. Wrecks your weight, wrecks your hair, wrecks your eyebrows, wrecks your face, because sometimes you'll notice in my videos or my pictures that I look really thin, and other times my face looks really chunky because your face swells. So anyway, yeah, so I have been constantly, since I would say, since my early 20s, been adjusting to a new normal with one health issue after another. It's just been like, it got to the point where it's like, you know what? It's like, okay, my body says, okay. I say to my body, okay, so we're doing this now. So, but because of everything else that I'm dealing with in my body, I'll tell you what, I'm so grateful for you guys, Denture Framily, as I call you, Framily. Friends plus family equals Framily. Anyway, because I researched a lot before my E-Day, and I read what to expect. And seriously, I wouldn't have had no clue. I told Bill this the other day on one of his videos. I would have had no stinking clue how to begin to chew or eat if I hadn't have watched his videos and several of your guys' others. I wouldn't know where to begin, because my teeth, when I first woke up that next day, I mean, talk about saliva, the slobber. It was horrible, it was nasty, it was gross. And then they tell me to put glue in my mouth, and I'm thinking, what? I had to put all this stuff in my mouth, because I didn't think I was going to be using adhesive for a while, you know? And I honestly didn't know a lot of my family and friends had dentures or what they went through. Nobody really talked about it. My parents, they didn't talk about it. So, I mean, you guys taught me so much, and I'm thankful for that, because I'm telling you, it's been quite the journey. It's been quite the fun. But you got to laugh, right? You got to laugh at yourself. Because humor is the best medicine, and I don't know, humor and music gets me going, you know, just really keeps me going, and helps lift my spirits, you know. So yeah, so today I cleaned up some storage on my phone, so I've been trying to upload videos. Like, I tried to upload videos, like 4 or 5 of them, and lost them on my phone. I can't find them in the backup. And I've just been so tired and not feeling well. It's been one thing after another. Like I said earlier, I had a fall and all that. And so right now, so far, my video hasn't cut off. So I don't know if that's because I cleaned out more storage before I started recording this one. The sun's going down right now. You can see over there. I don't really have a pretty landscape yard, but this fence sure is a nice backdrop for pictures and videos. I'm actually sitting on this fence to try to hold myself up, because I'm out here with my cane instead of my walker. So I've been having to use my walker to make sure I don't fall lately. So my little fur babies are over there at the screen door, just staring at me like, hey, how come we don't get to come outside right now? And everything. I just don't want to trip over them. But it's really nice in the Arizona desert right now. It's nice and cool. It's probably dropped down probably to about, I don't know, maybe 74, 75 right now. Maybe 73. So I'll have to go cover up soon, because that, for me, anything below 75, I start getting cold and everything. But yeah, I mean, my teeth are pretty. I love them. Okay, that's not the prettiest smile, but as far as the smile, I love them. And they are fitting a lot better, though. They are fitting a lot better, because, you know, like your mouth changes. And I think that he was saying at my last visit that he's tweaked them quite a bit. So I think what he was saying is he can't really tweak them much more. So I'm thinking maybe we should go with the recast. If I had to do it all over again, I probably would have waited. But I just felt that I needed that Band-Aid-like effect to protect my gums. But I ended up getting sick anyway. So it was one thing after another. But anyway, so I'll be having a bunch of tests. So I may not be on again for a while. It just depends on if my internet and my phone will cooperate. I hope this uploads. I am loving you, Denture family. I am loving the positive energy. I am loving the love you're giving me, and the encouragement and the tips, and to tell me just to keep hanging in there. You guys have just embraced me and loved on me, and I'm gonna cry. Stop. Darn menopause and emotions. But seriously, I am loving my Denture family, and just, I appreciate every single one of you guys. And for those that are new, I will try to do some videos at a later time when I'm feeling better and we get all these other things resolved, or find out what's going on, about different tips and things that I do that have helped me, you know, and mistakes maybe that I've made in my journey before I watched somebody's video that covered the mistake I made or whatever. But yeah, just to hang in there, stay strong. There's always somebody out here in our Denture community that is up I mean, I'm a night owl, so I'm up a lot late. And oftentimes I go on and watch videos, either of things that interest me or the denture videos or whatever, you know, when I can't sleep, because I suffer with pain insomnia, which is insomnia from chronic pain and then insomnia. So, yeah, I went to bed at 6 this morning, and then my husband's alarm went off at 1, which is 12 his time because he works across the river in Nevada, and we live in Arizona. So, yeah, so today, though, has actually been the best day in like 3.5 weeks. I haven't been too dizzy. I haven't been nauseated, and the dentures are staying in. And I'm learning how to put lipstick on. There's only a little bit right now, but today I just went with lipstick and glasses, and I didn't do my face or whatever, but I just wanted to see if my video would work. But I just wanted to give you guys an update, tell you I'm hanging in there, I'm staying strong. So you all stay strong. I love you all. And don't give up. Peace out. So I almost forgot, I wanted to give a shout out to Genevieve Smith. I'm praying for you, honey, and I'm so sorry about the loss of your sweet mama. But I was watching her journey the other day, and all the issues that she had with her dentures, and we have so much in common. We even have a lot of stuff in our life that's happened. But I had forgotten to mention your name in that last part of the video, so I just wanted to say shout out to you, sweetheart, and thank you so much for just from the first conversation, you and the other ones I mentioned, and there's a few others that I don't know their names yet, that just immediately made me feel like family and embraced me and just made me feel accepted and loved, and have been so helpful. And I so appreciate you guys sharing the good, the bad, the difficult, the emotional, the vulnerable, the transparent, the raw, the ugly, the anger, everything. Just putting yourselves out there and sharing that. You're all very brave and courageous. And anyway, Genevieve, I want to give you a shout out too.